Good morning, how are we all? This morning, Billy, the poor thing, is going into the vets. He's getting, so it's about time. He's over a year old, he needs it. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to get him in the carrier this morning, which is going to be an event because he hates the carriers. The carrier that I'm using is actually my sister's, because it's easier to like, it's like a duffel bag kind of thing. It's easier to like stuff him in rather than, because you can go in from the top, rather than his old carrier, which he just would not go into. So when I brought the carrier down last night, he sniffed it and then hissed and ran away. So wish me luck. I think he might know. And welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hi, welcome. My name's Jess and I am following a 6-week meal plan to try and lose some weight. This is Slim and World friendly. If you are interested in following along the plan with me, then I'll leave a link in the description below. I do also post all of my meals on Instagram, so I'll leave a screenshot here and also link that in the description if you are interested in that. This morning we are on week 3, day 3. So we are like at the halfway point. Actually, is it, what day is it? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Hang on. Oh, it's Thursday. We're on week 3, day 4, which means that we're over the halfway point now, which is very exciting. So far I've lost 10 pounds, 9 pounds in the first week, which blew my mind, and then 1 pound last week, so let's see how we can do this week. If you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I next upload, then you can hit the bell as well. I'm going to be having breakfast, which is going to be a omelette wrap. So I'm just going to quickly show you what ingredients I use for that and how I make it. So for this I've just got one of the skinny pork sausages from Aldi. These are only half a cent per sausage, so they're really handy. It has been in the freezer, so don't worry about the date, and it's just been defrosting, so that is fine. I've got 2 eggs here which I'll be making the omelette with, and I've got some hash browns. These are the Champion hash browns from Aldi, and they're 2 cents each, and I'll just be using my spray light to cook with, and probably some salt and pepper to season. So first off, I'm going to be popping my sausage in the air fryer. Now obviously if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm a little bit new to my air fryer, so I'm hoping if I preheat this for a little bit and put it in, that it should be alright. I'm going to be popping it in for maybe 15 to 20 minutes at first, and then I'll go from there. I am trying my best to learn how to use the air fryer because I keep just turning my oven on, because that's what I'm used to, so hopefully it will go well in the air fryer. I'm also going to be popping my hash browns in with it as well. So the sausage and hash brown have got about 10 minutes left, so I'm just going to be making my omelette now. I'm just going to whisk up my 2 eggs and season that with salt and pepper, and then I'm going to be using my spray light and cooking it in the frying pan. And there is breakfast. So obviously the omelette using as a wrap is sin-free, the sausage is half a sin, and the hash brown is 2 sins, which makes this a total of 2.5 sins. Good afternoon, it is now lunchtime, so I'm just going to be making my lunch. I just went to go and pick up Billy from the vets. Oh my god, I think he's traumatised. Rightly so, to be fair, because I have just taken away his manhood, but it was the right thing to do. So he is currently hiding upstairs and hates me, but yeah, everything went well and he is fine. So anyway, back to lunch. Yeah, salmon and pesto salad, so I'll show you quickly what I'll be using for that and how I make it. So these are my ingredients. This is just a frozen salmon fillet, which obviously I've left out to defrost. You can get these from most frozen aisles, just like bags of like salmon fillets. I believe mine was from Tesco's, but they do them pretty much everywhere. I've got some cherry tomatoes, which I'll be using a few of, and then some Mushrooms, I have had a few questions about from the last time I had this, eating the mushrooms raw. If you want to cook the mushrooms, that is totally fine, but it is perfectly safe to eat raw mushrooms as well. I just like mine raw for some reason, I don't know. I've got my salad there, which is speed food, and my pesto. This is 2.5 sins per tablespoon, and I'll just be having 1 tablespoon of that. So yeah, so the speed food is the tomatoes, mushrooms and watercress, spinach and rocket, and then you've got your protein there and your sins there. So this is a good meal to have, and you can also have this for a packed lunch if you wanted to and save it for like another day. First thing I'm going to be doing is popping the salmon fillet in the oven. This will be for about 20 minutes to half an hour on 200 degrees. I'll be putting them in with the tomatoes just so they can be oven cooked, and then that's pretty much it. So I've just seasoned my salmon with some salt and a bit of pepper. I'm just going to wrap them up into a little parcel and then pop them in the oven. So I've just taken the salmon and tomatoes out of the oven. That definitely looks ready. I'm going to be popping that on top of my salad and enjoying that for my lunch. So this is it all done. So I've got my salmon, which is sin-free and protein. I've got my tomatoes, which are speed, my salad, which is speed, and the pesto is 2.5 sins, making this meal a total of 2.5 sins. Good evening, it is now tea time and I'm going to be making a burger in a bowl. I do quite enjoy this. It is a little bit of a fake away but still staying on plan and getting some speed in. So I will show you what ingredients I use for that and how I make it. So this is what I'm going to be using for the burger in a bowl. So first off, I've got some lean beef mince. I'm using the 5% fat one, which is sin-free. I'll be using 250 grams, so about half of this. I've got some salad, which is going to be going on the bottom. That is my speed food. I've got some tomato puree here. I'm just going to be using about a teaspoon of this. Some chunky burger sauce, which I'll be putting on top, and this is 1.5 sins per tablespoon. I've also got some burger blend from JD Seasonings, and this is just what makes all the flavour. I'll leave a link for JD Seasonings in the description, but you can also use the code JessGets20 for 20% off your entire order there, so winner. And I've also got some sliced mixed peppers, which I'll be putting in. You can use fresh ones if you want to, but just for quickness and because I'm lazy, I just use the frozen ones that you can get. These ones are from Aldi, but you can get them from pretty much anywhere. And I've got some salt and pepper to season and my spray light to cook with. So first thing I'm just going to be doing is cooking the mince, and then I'll be adding in the other parts as well into the pan. So this is now ready. So all I'm going to be doing is I've just got the salad, which I'm going to be popping into the bowl, topping it with this, and then I'll be putting a tablespoon of the burger sauce on top of that as well. And there is my little mini fake away dinner. So obviously the mince and peppers and everything in that mixture was sin free. The salad on the bottom is speed food and is just 1.5 sins for the sauce on top. So that makes this meal a total of 1.5 sins. And it is also quite a big portion, so this should keep me full. Another great thing with this is that you could just make double and then pack it into a lunchbox and take it to work with you the next day if you wanted to. Just a little update on Billy. He is doing just fine. He's got, bless him, 2 little shaved patches on his neck from where he got some bloods taken, and he's got a little shave patch on his paw here for when he had some injection or something for the procedure. He's feeling a little bit sorry for himself. He hasn't really been as loud as he usually is, but yeah, he just looks... Oh, he's just feeling sorry for himself. I know, it's been traumatic, hasn't it? He'll be alright by tomorrow, I reckon. Won't you? Yeah. I'm not quite sure why I'm so blue, but anyway, we'll crack on. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I am wearing the second jumper of the day, so I was wearing a different one this morning. I changed it because I had slopped on it, and I've just had my tea, and I have slopped on this one as well. Shock. Anyway, so just to sum up today, I had, for the omelette wrap, that was 2.5 sins for breakfast. So my lunch was 2.5 sins as well, and my tea was 1.5 sins. So that brings a total of 6.5 sins for today. Is that right? 2.5 is 5. And so, yeah, to 6.5 sins for my main meals. I also had 2 benefit bars for my healthy bee, and I'm actually just sat and I've got another benefit bar here because I'm feeling a little bit peckish. So that brings my total for the day to 9.5 sins, because the benefit bars are 3 sins each. So if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you do want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.